Hello, and good evening or good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for being here today, and I hope you're going to enjoy today's webinar, because I think it's a very, very important one that's going to help you sort out your profile, your LinkedIn profile. And this is why we've called it the 5 Profile X for LinkedIn. In fact, let me tell you a little secret, probably there'll be a couple more, okay? But I hope you'll enjoy, and I hope that you'll ask questions. Ask any question you might have. There are no stupid questions. There are only stupid answers. I'll be giving those, okay? So let's start, and get yourselves probably a pen, piece of paper to write some of these things down. So, who is Maverick? We are, oh, I'm sorry. Must be the weather. We are the global leaders in social selling, and we sort of show professionals how to use their LinkedIn to get sales, to get noticed, or to be noticed, to get their message across. Also, we help businesses set up things like events, like webinars. So we do lots of this work. We have trained over 200,000 business professionals. We have helped businesses generate more than 150 million pounds. And in just one of these sales, and we believe one of the largest sales on LinkedIn, we helped a business close a £5 million deal. My name is Vasco Botelho. I'm sorry about this. Please do come and connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm there, you'll see. I've got 40 plus years in marketing, in strategy, new business development, and I've worked in many multinational companies as a director, as a vice president, as a CEO of companies like Coca-Cola, like Schweppes, like Teleperformance. Well, go and check me out on my LinkedIn profile and you'll see everything there. But, you know, as you grow older, like me, the tendency is for you to have a long profile, a huge one. So everything's in there. Let me give you a few stats that will probably help you find out that LinkedIn is the place to be, and your profile plays a vital part in all of this. So there's lots of critical things that you need to do, and we're going to go through these acts that you need to do to be successful. At the moment, there are approximately 6 million UK-based organizations or businesses on LinkedIn. There are 36 million users in the UK for LinkedIn, and globally there are 950 million users or members. And I sincerely believe that by the end of this year, we will be in the around 1 billion mark. So LinkedIn is the professional, the business platform that you want to be. This is where you're going to show what you are, what you do, what are your products, what are your solutions, and where you're going to find clients, where you're going to prospect and find clients. Because there's an interesting thing. The world has moved from analogical to digital. Your competitors for sure have done that. Have you? So it is important that you stand out, and it's important that you do certain things on your profile that makes you be successful. Another interesting fact of stat is that 62% of users will vet you by looking at your profile. It's what they see that will tell them, should I connect to this person? Should I answer this message? So your profile needs to educate your prospects, needs to inform them about who you are, what you do, what is your brand, what does your brand bring to the table? How can your brand, your products and solutions be a solution for their problems? So let's go straight into act number 1. Okay, everyone ready? Act number 1. And act number 1 is the cover image of your profile. It's this part over here that stands behind your photo. It should be a professional looking background. Don't have the grayish template that you get if you put nothing there. Put something there that is branded. Put something there that tells your prospects and your clients what you are about, what you can do. Put a catchphrase there, for example. This is a great piece of real estate for you to get your message across. And the other great thing is that this will get people asking themselves, what can Vasco do for me? And I say there, we help you win on LinkedIn, for example. So this is a very important piece of real estate that you should make use. And the other thing is, you should get all your colleagues, all the employees of your company to do the same. So that when anybody comes and visits your profile and goes and visits other people's profiles that work for your brand, for your company, they can see that it's all the same. There's a standardization across board. So that's the number 1 act. However, if you don't know how to use Canva, for example, to create one of these, if you haven't got a marketing department or an advertising agency or a designer that can do this for you, just put an image there that links to what you do. So imagine you are an entertainer. Put something about entertainment. You're a trainer. Put an image on the back there where it shows you or a group or an image of people in a training session. And you can get some of these, let's say, images royalty-free from websites like Pixels, like Unsplash, and there are many more. Simply don't leave the background blank. Okay? So let's now move to act number 2. And act number 2 is your profile picture. Now, your profile picture needs to do 3 things. Number 1, you need to look professional. Number 2, you need to look approachable. And number 3, you need to look friendly. So remember, you need to look professional, you need to look approachable, you need to look friendly. And the image you've got there of yourself needs to be one that is recent, not one that people will go, is it the same person? Am I talking to the same person when you talk to them face to face later on? You need to look appealing, yes, you do, but you can use some of these new apps that are around. Just don't overdo it, where it looks like you've got an overdose of Botox, or change the color of your hair to such a thing that people know it's not real. Use something that looks like you. Having said that, there are a number of things you shouldn't be using. A photo of you with dark glasses, a photo of you holding your children, for example, a photo of you in Ibiza holding a bottle of bubbly. That's a no-no. A photo of you 50 kilos ago. So use something that people can relate to. Remember, people need to look at you and say, you know what? I don't mind talking to this person. He looks credible. He looks friendly. He looks approachable. He looks professional. So choose very well the photo. Let me share something with you guys. I'm a very bad person to choose my own photo because I always put, problems on it. I don't like this, I don't like that. So I ended up not choosing anything. And sometimes when I choose something, it's wrong. So what I do, ask the family, ask your children, ask your partner to look at the photo and say, oh, this is a good one. And always bear in mind 3 things: approachable, friendly, professional. Okay? So this is critical. You need to get this one right. Don't also put a photo with lots of things in the background that makes it look too busy. Dress smart. Okay? Look smart. And nothing like a person having a smile to sort of reach out to other people. Remember what I said in the beginning? The vast majority of people will vet you by your profile. And the most important thing in your profile is your photo. So this one is a critical one. In fact, all of these are critical. All these acts are critical. So, whoops, something happened here. And let's go back to presenting. This is live. This happens. Act number 3. And act number 3 is the headline. What you're going to put over here. That is very, very important. And, there's one thing, first of all, I want to say straight away. If you're in sales, please, please don't put there the word sales. Because no one wakes up in the morning saying, you know what, I'm going to connect with a salesperson. No one does it. So no sales there. You can put in there, I help businesses grow. I help business solve their staffing problem or recruitment problem, something like that. You should have an headline that tells people what you can do for them. So when I visit your profile, I can see on it, say, oh, hang on, Vasco can do this or that for me. That's great. In fact, I can even go further and say, how can what I put in there, how can it solve my pain? So in my case, I say what I do. No sales there. I say what we are in terms of as a business. And then I got a few words of choice here, keywords. I got LinkedIn, I've got strategy, I've got personal branding, I got social selling influencer, and I got TikTok even. And that's because this part of your profile is SEO'd. And because of that, I've put in these words because I know people at the moment are searching for TikTok, or searching for the word influencer, or searching for the word social selling. So I've got all of these here for that reason. And I frequently change those words and what's in there. My colleague Dean does the same. I think today he did it again. My colleague Terry does it. Everyone does that so that you can be found in more searches. So have this part of your profile well written. Now, you might say, I don't know what I'm going to write there. It becomes very difficult. You got a best friend now. It's called ChatGPT, for example. And if you don't want to use ChatGPT, there's others. There's Bard, for example. There's Claude. So you could use one of these and ask them to write you an headline for LinkedIn. Put in the keywords and see what it comes up. You're going to be surprised. Try it. You've got nothing to lose. And then choose the correct ones, tidy it up, and put it up. And you can put some emojis there, no problem. Just don't overdo it. Otherwise, it doesn't look nice. But you can put 1 or 2, no problem. I've got none. But my colleague Dean, you can check his profile. He's got 1 there. So check it out, see what fits best. But this is very, very important because you want to tell people what you are and what you can do for your prospect, for your client. So let me show you this part because this is something. There are 3 things on LinkedIn that follows you everywhere. When you send a connection request, when you send a message, everything you do on LinkedIn, it follows you. Number 1, it's the image, your photo. It's my colleague Dean. Number 2, your name. It's there. Number 3, your headline. My colleague Dean, for example, says, follow me to master social selling. He's got an emoji there. Then he says he's the CEO of Maverick. And then there you go, LinkedIn. Well, there's more information, just shows that. But all of this follows you on LinkedIn. So your photo is the first contact that people have with you. That is important. Your name and the title. So when you send a connection request and it says there's sales, you know what's going to happen? You know. So do these changes on your profile, okay? Remember, image we've spoken about, headline. Now let's go on to the next act. Act number 4. And act number 4, it's down here. And you get this when you do something which I'm going to show you later, is you get a web link. And on this web link, you are able to do a few things. But I've got some questions here on the chat. I can't, oh, there you go. Oh, Santosh, thank you for the valuable acts. It's my pleasure. Sally, I did my about section. I'm still okay. Mark, I'm excited about this content. I coach 18,000 sellers at IBM, including improving their social selling eminence. Okay, Mark, good luck on that one. Rob, we have the same bat stub floating in the air in California. I can barely talk to. Oh, because of my cough. You know, in the UK, where I'm based, the weather isn't a great thing. You know, coming from the other part of the office into the studio here, there was a big variation in terms of cold and in terms of war or hot weather or hot climate. And this has affected my voice. So let's carry on. I see no more questions for the moment. Ask away. Don't worry, okay? Do ask away. So the web link. In my case, I've got this one. Click to WhatsApp me, but you could put the link there, for example, of your website, to a form, to a place on your website where people can get more information, anything, and it will land over here. And it will be in blue, easy to see, where your prospects can quickly go in there. And you can change what it says there because you can write what it says there. And as we move forward, we will go live onto my profile and I'll show you guys how this is done. But you can get a custom button as well. Yeah, right at the bottom when you go and edit. So when you press the edit button, you'll get this. And the custom button, which you can choose between having none, having the link, which is what I've got, or a premium custom button that when you click on select button, you get various options like visit my store, visit my website, view my portfolio, especially if you're an artist, if you're a designer, this is great, or you know, you do something that you've got a portfolio, view my blog, or simply book an appointment. You can put in the link there to, for example, Calendly. This is a great option that you've got, and you can do it now. Njola, why does everyone seem to have a newsletter on LinkedIn? What are the benefits? That's another story for another webinar. It's a long one, But the advantage, let me just say this, I've got one. I write a newsletter and I write an article on it every month. And it's a great way for you to get your message across, for you to project yourself as a professional and a thought leader. So I, think you should have a newsletter. The other great thing is that LinkedIn promotes your newsletter and gets you subscribers. And every month or every week or every 2 weeks, somebody or you can send an article to your subscribers about your products, about loads of things. My colleague Luke at the moment is writing there something as well, because it says, content feeds your profile. Newsletters are great for long form content, and you can repurpose and direct people to your page. I strongly suggest that you have a newsletter. It's great. Check the chat, and my colleague Luke has put in there something very valuable. And he's adding some more information. I can see it. Thanks, Luke, for that. So let's move on to act number 5. And it seems, hey, we've done it all already. No, we haven't, because there's going to be loads of other things that I'm going to show you. Act number 5. It's the featured section, and it is your shop window. I usually say this: you have now become the shop front window of your business, of yourself, of your products and your solutions. You are that shop front window. That's why your image, your photo is so important. But also the featured section is also very, very important. Why? Because you can recommend people or your prospects things. You can add information. So in my case, I've got my newsletter over here. So if you go onto my profile, you'll see it there, where you can subscribe the social selling newsletter. I talk about our 6-figure LinkedIn assessment, which you can do. By the way, it's great. Try it. You're going to love it. It's going to give you great information. Then it talks about our accelerator program, and it's an amazing program for solopreneurs, for small businesses. This is great. It's a new client acceleration business growth program, and have a look there. So when you go onto my profile, you'll see all of these, and you can flick over here to more things. We've got the velocity program, which is after this one there. But you can add a post, you can add a newsletter, you can add an article, a simple link to something, or a media link. And when people come to your profile, they see what you are about. They see what your products, what your solutions, what are your thoughts. And it's another great piece of real estate that many people don't use. And you simply go to the top of your profile and you can add a new section. And you should add this one. Try it out. There's a question, yeah? Should you put your professional qualifications in your name, the letters? Good question. Very good question. Thank you, Toby, for that one. The problem in putting all these letters after your name, and instead of putting them, for example, on your headline, is that in a search, if people don't put your full name with all those letters, you are going to be found, and you're going to be ranked right at the bottom of the search. So imagine you're looking for Vasco Batello. You might not believe this, but there's more Vasco Batellos around the world. And if I got Vasco Batello there with all these letters after my name, MBA, PhD, whatever it is, if I don't put those letters, I'll appear right at the bottom. People that haven't got those letters will appear at the top. So I recommend not to put them, and if you want to put anything like that, put it on your headline. I hope, Toby, this answers your question. Natalie, Where do you find the featured section? Good question. You'll find it right at the beginning of your headline. It says the add section. I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes where you get it and how you do it. But it's there that you get it. There's the recommended, there's the additional. You'll find it there. Alex, cool. Thank you. You have one that's brilliant. Right. Carry on asking questions. Please do. Let's make this more interactive. Inyola, this is Rob. Create name recognition. Prove that you're not only selling stuff, you give away stuff too to show that you really know. Good one. Good one. Thanks for that, for showing that. Because the question was, should I have a newsletter? As I said, I think you should. And it seems Rob agrees with me as well. Thanks, Rob, for that. Really appreciate it. Now, let me share with you an additional hack. I'm going to show you. As I said in the beginning, there's going to be a few more than the just 5. It's the About section. Some of you might not have the About section. You can also go to the top of your profile and you can add the section, okay? And in a minute, we'll go live and I'll show you where all of this is. And over there, some people put it right at the beginning. I'm a globally seasoned professional that I do this, I do that. You know what? That's not what people are looking for. And you're only going to put that there if you're looking for a job. What you need to put there is what your brand can do for your prospect. If I'm looking for help, this should tell me what, for example, Maverick can do. Maverick, sales marketing strategy that gets results. We are the UK's #1 social site, and it carries on. It says here, see more, and I'll show you in a minute the rest it says. Also, I'm able to put some top skills at the end. There's a question. Oh, thanks, Inyola. So, on the About section, a number of things. First of all, make it concise, yet very compelling. Tell prospects what your brand can do for them. And you can even have a CTA, a call to action, in the end. Use keywords and divide between company, brand, and you as a professional. So on mine, at the beginning, I've got what we at Maverick can do for you. And then it says a number of things about me. And there's a reason for this. There's a reason. It's not show off. There's a reason for this. So here we go. Yeah, it says I'm a globally seasoned strategist, new business development specialist, blah, blah, blah. It's got all of this. And then specialities, it's got things like strategy, marketing, social selling. And you can ask the question. I can read that in your mind now. Why? The reason is that this part of your profile is SEO'd. Get it? It's very important for searchers. So having all these keywords here will help me be found in searches. Toby, can you get featured article in that featured section without posting them? I have information I want on my profile, but I want to make it a post. Well, my colleague Luke, who's a very helpful fella, and he's on the techie part on the other side of the screen, is busy answering that. Pay attention to what he's writing, because I couldn't say it better. There you go. There's a typo there, don't worry. Use the share link from the newsletter and add the link to the section. Simple. I hope this answers your question, Toby. Anyway, if you need any help because you're having these problems, get in touch with us, okay? Talk to us. We are more than happy, either me directly or a colleague of mine in the team will be happy to jump on a call and help you find a solution to, or find an answer to your query or your question. So remember, have this on. SEO'd will help you be found. You'll appear in more searches. And now, the super hack to boost your profile. Which you're going to go, super hack? Is there one? Did you know that there are two types of profiles? Both are free. You don't have to pay anything for them. But there's the normal standard template profile that everybody has. And there's another one that not everybody has. And it's one profile that LinkedIn helps boost. It's a profile that LinkedIn helps get your name out there and what you do. Let me show you. Abri-Ram, which website is best to check for ATS resume checker? Resume checker. I don't know any top of my mind. Luke, do you know any? If you do, I don't. To be honest, I don't know. So it's to turn on creator mode. And as I said, in a minute, we're going to go live onto my profile and I'm going to show you some of these things. You can turn creator mode on. And creator mode on, it's going to give you a number of new resources that you didn't have before. I'm going to show live what are those resources. You're going to be amazed. But the great thing is that LinkedIn will actively promote your profile among people that's got the same interests as you have. They talk about the same things, they have same skills. You are going to be seen by more people. So creator mode is a brilliant way to get this. And you're going to get 5 new resources that you didn't have before. Moving on. So let's recap. Number 1, your profile picture. Very important, critical. Your cover photo, your background image, very important. Have it branded. I like having people on it. Makes it more friendly. Remember your photo? Going to that again. You need to be friendly, approachable, and professional. Then, headline. On your headline, have the right phrases, the right words in there. Don't put sales in there. Otherwise, you're going to have a few issues in terms of success. By the way, guys, at the end, I'm going to tell you something very, very interesting. Wait until the end, because there's something very, very interesting for you guys there. Then, it's the web link. And let me show you or tell you something else. Some of you have seen this, the green dot. When you're doing a search, you'll see the person's photo, you'll see a solid green dot, or you'll see a hollowed green dot. Have you seen that? You'll check on your searches. And this is important, especially if you're trying to message somebody. Why? If it's green over there, it means that they are currently on LinkedIn and will be instantly notified when you send them a message. Hey, how's that? If it's a hollow one, it means it's the push notifications has been enabled on their mobile phone. They're on their mobile, and they will be notified instantly when you send them a message. So, live on it, on the desktop, on the laptop, live on the mobile phone. If you send messages to when people have got this on, the chances of you getting a response are greater. So if you're going to start a campaign, you're going to start messaging, start with these. Solid green dot, hollowed green dot. Any questions? Let me check. Nope. Thank you, Luke, once again. And there you go. You can drop us a message if you've got any queries, you want to know something else, something you wrote on a piece of paper and you lost it and now you want to remember. email us at i@maverick.io. i@maverick.io. And we'll get back to you. So, your LinkedIn profile is a great way for you to showcase your skills, your experience, and your accomplishments. Through your profile, you can share your thoughts and insights on industry and industry trends, developments. And by creating an active LinkedIn profile, you can establish yourself as a thought leader in your field and build a strong professional and personal brand. Now, this is also important. Keep it up to date. And do this by regularly adding new information and engaging with your connections. Can you only see the green dot when you have paid for LinkedIn? Nope. How's that? Oh, and Luke has answered. Every user can see it. You don't need premium. You don't need Sales Navigator. So when you do a search, you'll see that there. Do by the name and then you'll see the list of people and you'll see those that are in green. So here you are trying to say, what can I do next? Okay. And by the way, I'm going to talk about this before I go onto the live part. This is live as well. It's the LinkedIn Profile Blueprint. This is a mini course, and I'm going to come back to it in a minute. Yes, Ilan, I will show you in a minute. This is a great mini course that is going to help you find all these things, sort all of this out, and is going to help you succeed on LinkedIn. You're going to learn proven ways to optimize your profile. That's going to help you attract leads, and you're going to, easier to communicate your offer. And a couple of questions. Are your profile settings holding you back? Do you know that? Does your profile actually communicate what you do? Important one, do you even look active? With this mini course that Maverick is going to do, we'll be able to answer all these questions and we will help you leverage your LinkedIn profile. You're going to understand another interesting thing that we're not covering today, which is how to analyze and use your profile analytics. I don't know if you knew that, but there's analytics there. And what you can do with them. It's going to help you showcase your authority immediately to your audience. It's going to leverage your profile to generate, and this is important, inbound leads. And it's going to help you create the perfect landing page to earn more business with your profile and you're going to get your LinkedIn profile blueprint. Now, there is something special about this mini course, because for everyone here today, we got a very special offer. And the special offer is, the normal price of this mini course is £125, but there's a special price for you today for all the webinar attendees, and it's just £100. And my colleague, Luke, is going to put the link on the chat so that you can click and go there. But I'm going to come back to this again in a minute. Why? Because now I'm going to go live to my profile and show some of the things and answer some of your questions, like Ilan had, for example, and Toby had as well. So let me put this back here. Let me go to my profile. Give me just a minute. And here is my profile. Right, my profile. I hope everyone can see it. And add profile section. You click there and you can use the recommended. So there, the featured one is over here. It's straight away the first one. And then there's the additional ones where you can put languages, honors and awards, patents, publications, and so on, volunteer work you've done, or you're doing. But on the recommended, you've got, oops, the featured. And on the core, you've got education, position, career break, and so on. I hope this answers your queries. Going to Elan, that you wanted to see where you see the green dot. So I'm searching for somebody. John Smith. Enter. And I'm going to, sorry, let me go back here. And I click on people, and I get this long list. I can see, for example, this chap over here, John Robin Smith, solid green. And I can go down, nobody else. Let me go on to number 4, see if there's anybody here. Seems on this search, let's see on page 2, if there's anybody here. Nope, not that lucky. Let's see, Tom Smith. If there's a Tom Smith that's got a hollow one. See results. And let me go to people. And there you go. Look, Tom Smith, hollowed green. He's on his mobile. It's got the app on. So, Elan, I hope this answers your question. Okay? You're going to learn how to message these people, how to use these in this mini course that we are promoting tonight. And let me go back to it. Here we go. The LinkedIn profile blueprint. This is going to help you tremendously. Okay? This is going to help you tremendously. Great, Elan. See if there's any more questions. No, they're not. So, special price today. There's a link on this. Click on it. And Q&A. Any questions? Is there any questions? Please, can we have live profile reviews? I can't do that today. Otherwise, we'll be off until tomorrow morning. But, in Yola, here's a challenge for you. You've seen the email, i@maverick.io. Get in touch with us, and we will get somebody in the team to jump on a call with you and help you. How's that? And this person, could even be me, will tell you what's going on your profile, what needs to be altered, changed, what you need to add, all these things. So take this opportunity, Neola. Drop us a message at i@maverick.io. We will help you. And anybody that is here also. If you need help, do that. Any other questions? Very quiet. Do you think this was very helpful for you? Please say in the chat if this was helpful. Thanks, Toby. Can you please speak about the add goal button? Which one? Let's go, to my profile. Oops. So, you go to the edit pencil on the top right hand corner, You click there, you go down, down it goes, custom button, edit custom button, and you'll choose which one it is over here. So it could be visit my store, There it is. Visit my website, visit my portfolio, visit my blog, or book an appointment. And then you just save and it's there. Thank you, guys. Does this answer the question? Because I think this is what was asked in regard to the goal. And another thing, quick one. Please, on your profile, on the top right-hand corner, you'll see public profile and URL. Click on the edit button there. And make it public. Why either way? How can you connect to somebody if they can't see your face? They can't see your image. If they can't see your full name. So this is a professional platform where you want to be seen, where you want to do business. So I normally advise everybody to put it onto public, the visibility, and turn everything to green. There's nothing to hide. You are on the platform to try and reach prospects, to try and close business. So turn that on. There we go. Probably I still haven't got that one, Stepan. Probably I don't. So sometimes LinkedIn rolls things out to some people and not to others. Today I just wanted to cover these 5 hacks, plus 2 more, in fact, plus 3 more. And all these other things, including yours, Stepan, that you've asked, including yours, it's going to be covered on our, and let me go back to it. Let me just go on to present here. Oops, let me go back. Onto the LinkedIn profile blueprint. And remember, if you go there today, you are going to get a special price for this. Instead of the usual 125, it's going to be £100. And it's going to be the best money you've invested on using your LinkedIn profile. So I hope you enjoyed tonight. I hope it's been useful. And as I said, if you need any help, we're not going to charge you, by the way. Okay? It's free. So ping us an email, drop us an email to i@maverick.io. Somebody of the team will answer that email and will get in touch with you and will help you. So before we wrap up, just let my colleague Luke answer Alex. There we go. I hope this answers you, Alex. Need any more help, Alex? Just get in touch. Thank you, Jade, for being here. Really great to see you. Thanks, Stepan, for being here. Ilan Cantoro, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. Take care, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Dean's strategy helped me find clients. I created clients for my business with this program. It works.
My connections have grown, my reach has grown, my views have grown, and actually so has my business revenue. Over that 3-month period, I have actually signed up 3 new clients at a cost of £50,000. That's over just a 3-month period. So it's worth it.
Every single time there's a session, I just feel like it's just a golden moment. Every single session brings me something really new and really valuable, and I've started to attract high value client sales, which is wonderful, and it's really given our business a boost.
Dean Seddon and the Maverick team, what can I say? Apart from absolutely awesome.
The results have been amazing. We have had loads of incoming leads coming into our lead funnels and workflow processes on our website. And we've also built a really successful community around the content that we produce and push out into our LinkedIn channels. My team has also learned a lot from working with the team at Maverick, and they've also helped us really create fantastic events on LinkedIn.
I'm much more confident, and all of that, without a shadow of doubt, is down to the work and the training and support I've had from Dean and the rest of his team as part of the Accelerator course.
In terms of the training, Maverick have been absolutely fantastic. They've been so supportive. They've talked me through all the stages of what you have to do, why you have to do it, the benefits of doing it the way they tell us to do it. And I've gone from being with no social media to being actually addicted, because I can see what this can do for lead generation, generating new business. It's just been incredible, and Maverick have been superb throughout the whole process.
The guys at Maverick, they've been great. Dean and his team, very knowledgeable, wealth of experience, and we've had quite a few one-to-ones now that really taught us the depths, the nooks and crannies of LinkedIn, which none of us would have known before, and I think we can continue to use that going forward, and it's been great so far, and I hope to continue to use it as well.